Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Today was meant to be Mazen Abdikanu's court hearing day. Of course, there was a reach out made by Ejio for the lead counsel to Mazen Abdikanu some few hours ago. But as we speak, we're going to give you full update on what is going on, what started and ended very abruptly, I must say. Of course, in the courtroom is Mazen Abdikanu's brother, Prince Emmanuel Kano, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazen Kano, in court already alongside his brother. They are just, having chit chat in the courtroom. But alas, this may just be what we'll call one of the shortest hearing. You would agree with me that as we speak, Mazen Kano case about the issue of bail has also been denied. The court, don't forget that the last adjourned date that Ejiofor spoke, he said they are very confident by the grace of God that the next hearing, the issue of bail may be settled, but from all indication, that may be another hope deferred, as his bail that was submitted was denied by Justice Binta Nyako, as if that's not bad enough. From all indication is we are going to have another adjourned date. This is one of the, if I say shortest, honestly shortest. Not too long ago, it has been confirmed that the court case of Mazen Abdikanu now has been adjourned till 14th of November 2022. Pending the determination of the appeal court. Now, this is what we call hope deferred, making the heart sick. A lot of people are wondering, is this going to be the regular norm? You come in, we adjourn the date. A lot of people were quite hopeful based on the assurances made by Ejiofor that there likely be a bail, settlement of bail, and all that. Alas, don't forget also some days back when President Muhammadu Buhari met with PM Boris about the issue of Mazen Abdikanu. The UK Prime Minister, asked one or two questions. He said, well, Mazen Abdikanu has been talking very boldly in UK and has been making some inciting statement that he would love him to defend himself and defend his case in Nigeria, that he jumped bail, and that the lawyers have been given access to him, contrary to what has been reported on media, that he gets access to his lawyers and they would love him to defend himself, that he has put a lot of, made some inciting statements that have not made Nigeria, stay in peace, so to speak. But of course, before this hearing, Ejiofor was quite hopeful as Mazen Abdikanu gave a lovely message that one would have expected that now hopefully he should actually be out of detention, but that's not what we're seeing here. Well, ahead of the case, as at Tuesday, which is already adjourned now to November. You can imagine June, July, August, September, October, November. That's quite a distance, I must say. Well, according to Mazen Abdikanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, he has called on his supporters to please maintain absolute civility in their conduct, as have always been demonstrated. The IPOB leader, who is standing trial over alleged terrorism, also said he was fully prepared for the court appearance as he is in good spirit. Kanu's lawyer and leader of his legal team, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, disclosed this in a statement after a routine visit to his client in the headquarters of DSS. He wrote, "We conducted our routine court-ordered visits to our indefatigable client, Onyendu Mazen Abdikanu, at the DSS headquarters. Today's visit was unique because it was basically to harmonize final legal strategy for the outing. Onyendu is fully prepared for his court appearance and is in good spirit. We are confident that justice will be done." Onyendu thanked millions of his supporters and Omu Chineke for standing shoulder to shoulder with him thus far. However, Onyendu is particularly worried over the continued incarceration of Mrs. Ukamaka Ejezie, Mama Biafra, whose only offense was daring to be in Abuja in solidarity with him. The legal team is aggressively exploring all permissible legal frameworks to ensure Mama Biafra's release. As you may be aware, the court has fixed July 20th, 2022 for definite hearing of the application we filed for her release. May we respectfully used this medium to appeal to Onyendu's followers, supporters, and well-wishers who intend coming to court in solidarity with Onyendu to please maintain absolute civility in their conduct as have always been demonstrated. Now, you can, from the write-up made by Ejiofor, one would agree that he's quite optimistic. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is quite optimistic that hopefully, with all their final finishing touches in their legal stuff, that they may be looking at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's bail completion or probably bail release given to him today. That's even far from it. One, Binta Yeko totally denied it. In fact, there was no room for such, which means till November this year, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will still be in DSS detention, God knows how long, and the duration, the spacing of the court hearing is too much. Honestly, it is. And this one is also depending on court appeal. I think there's another appeal. I'm not so sure now. We'll get the verifications. We'll do the findings before we put it on air. Okay, but looking at what is happening, a lot of people are wondering, is this how they'll be adjourning this case after the elections? Because don't forget very quickly, come that November, a lot of electioneering will be going on then, a lot of campaign, people will be dotting their I's and crossing their T's, final touches here and there. There may not be too much, I'm perceiving now that if they continue this, which is quite safe, very safe for the federal government, because in as much as there is no final verdict, that may cause people to begin to say, what has he done? Or make his followers or supporters, ardent supporters, to begin to ask, what has he done? There are people who have done worse, and they're actually walking freely. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what did he do and all that? So the best way to actually keep things calm and within perspective is just to keep adjourning this case. I'm just trying to be as objective as I can be. If they keep adjourning the case, what possibly can go wrong? The government have the timing. But don't forget, if they keep adjourning this case, looking at the financial part as well, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will keep paying his legal fees. Of course, the likes of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, is not going there to do funfair. He's going to be paid his legal fees. And that's the Senior Advocate of Nigeria. You probably don't know how much. What some persons may say, it doesn't matter. There are people who are ready to fund the bills in as much as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. That could be true as well. But then again, the psychology of the young man, it's another thing entirely. Being incarcerated or in an enclosure for this long, by November this year, it's probably maybe running to almost a year and a half, of him being in detention. Oh my God, who would have believed that it would have taken this long? And we're not even so sure yet that come that November 2022 that there will be final verdict. We're not sure yet. I guess that's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in that conversation. What's your take on what is going on? Let's interact. Do have a nice time. God bless you. Bye.